Hello and welcome to all you Librans. First of all, I want to thank you Librans, you nice Librans, for the comments, the likes, the subscribing, ordering of readings and all of that. I think that is an important thing to do every now and then as well, because I really do appreciate it, you know. It really is stimulating to continue with this. So, for you Librans, what is going on in the first month of the year, January 2014? I already made the yearly horoscope, so if you want to see that, check out my YouTube channel. It's on yearly horoscopes, I suppose, and you can find them. And I mentioned probably in the yearly horoscopes, well, I surely mentioned about Mars in your sign for such a long time, actually up until July. So that will be now in January also at the background. So it will stay important for you the whole first half of the year. That standing up for yourself, that taking your action, but doing this to have the balance in your life again. So and January is really a focus. Really a focus on your fourth house, which is your core, your family, your roots, literally your house, your environment, where you come for reloading your batteries, for resting, for having a great time. All of that has such an emphasis in the month of January. It's going to be an intense month, January, for all of us. Why? And especially for you Librans, together with the Taurians. Why? Because Venus is your ruler, and Venus plays a big role in January. Not only because it's going retrograde, which means that you are going to re-evaluate the values that have to do with your roots, that have to do with the values of your parents, maybe. You know, it doesn't matter if you are young or a bit older. You can re-evaluate them, and or maybe just on another level you re-evaluate where you're going to live in the future or work, because it's the axis of the 4th house to the 10th house, which is home and family. But most importantly, we all have this tension of Venus conjunct Pluto. So in the middle of the month, this Venus-Pluto is going to square up to Mars in your sign. And towards the end of the month, there is a culmination of Jupiter that opposes that Venus and Pluto. What is that all about? In plain English, it means that all of us on a general level are going to have strong desires. We are going to have certain values of something or someone that is going to be quite intense and almost to the obsession, you could say. So very strong attachments. In your case, it's in the 4th house, so it can have to do with the home, or you're very attached to home, or there is a situation that has to do with the family that is really getting to its climax, because at the end of the year, Jupiter opposes Pluto, which means Jupiter is a planet of making everything bigger. So it's going to bring it onto the surface, because the thing is that it has to do with your self-worth, because Venus has to do with values, it has to do with your self-confidence, and it's on a very deep level here in your 4th house. So whatever it is, it's all about you standing up for yourself. Maybe you haven't done that for years and years, or for days and days, or maybe it's just becoming stronger in your profiling yourselves towards other people, towards the world. Whatever it is, it has to do with very good boundaries. We all are seeing this in our charts, and for you it's quite on a deep level. So it's about really showing what you are all about. So not what my parents wanted in life. It's really a lot about that feeling that, yes, I say yes to something, but actually deep down inside you feel no. So it's about feelings, and Venus conjunct Pluto, feelings are genuine. when they are conjuncting Pluto. They have no room for keeping up the appearances. Well, every now and then we all do. And sometimes society demands it to do it, or in this case, our parents or our roots have learned to us a certain way of liking or not liking certain things or certain people or certain ways of living. So this is all changing, and this is as it is in your deepest core house, it's not an easy thing to do. But you get the time, the whole month to build up those little steps of trust that you are going to create. And you can only do that by looking in a mirror and seeing and investigating what you value, not what your parents value, not what a friend values, not what your loved one values, but what you value. And this is not an easy thing to do for a Libra normally, unless you have many planets in like Aries or in other fire signs, which is all about the individual. So very, I think, positive month for the Librans. I hope you will really find that deep trust in yourself, and therefore being able to make the best choices, because Libra is a lot about choice, isn't it? Wishing you all the best. Thank you for watching. See you next month. Bye bye.